Previously on Trails Beyond the Horizon, Rean practiced combat with Fee, helped Altina take photos of Basel, and tried out Calvardian motorcycles with Crow and Toa. Then the party went to Odge Canyon to fight a giant mushroom monster and fish in the pond where Callahan's body was found. At Uwart Proving Ground, Rean and Crow used her Tearfinks to fight several assault frames in exhibition matches, including Emilia's Excalibur, and won despite the technological gap. Okay, next, the Fool's Auction. Question mark. July 10th, 8:45 a.m.
Setting aside the fact that you were getting all cozy with that shadow girl without telling us?
No, let's not set that aside. You really should have called us in as backup, Van.
Sure, you had Ren with you. But if Risha was there, why didn't you at least call me in too?
Yeesh, give me a break already. This was all just something that popped up out of nowhere during my nightly rounds. I could tell there was something going on with that girl, but I had no idea it was gonna turn out like that.
Poor Yorda, though. To think her brother ran off and left her like that.
Poor Yorda. You do remember just who we're talking about, don't you?
Literally tried to nuke us.
Her brother was the worst of the two by far. Honestly, I still don't think I have it in me to forgive him for what he did.
Those two went as far as attempting to set off a nuclear weapon on Nemeth Island. They may have even succeeded at one point, in a manner of speaking. I still have my reservations about the sister, but given what you experienced last night, it would seem the brother is now the greater threat.
So you think he may have been behind that cult ceremony then, I take it?
Sure do.
Without a doubt, it had a lot of similarities to the ones the DG cult held. But the most significant difference is that there didn't seem to be any focus on denying the goddess. Katra, Ren.
Can't be 100% sure just yet, but if you ask me, I'm thinking it's not connected. Just didn't smell the same. In the time I had to spend around them, I found DG members always had this weird sort of rancid stink to them. Like something deep inside was slowly devouring their soul. It was a thick, sour stench.
True.
Yes. It was as though all the darkest parts of their hearts were condensed, boiled down to a thick sludge.
That sounds like the exact same aura I sensed when we were at Nemeth Island.
Well, each of their lodges were quite different. They all did have that same sort of pallor hanging over them. And you say you didn't get that same feeling at all last night?
Right. It was almost like they were just putting on a stage play. Hollow imitation of the real thing, without any of the underlying darkness.
A hollow imitation.
Well, given your nose, I'm sure you're pretty much right on the money. But while we're talking about knockoffs, you mentioned that Ix kid had a familiar-looking device on him, right?
Yes. He was in stealth mode, so it was hard to see it clearly. But from what we could see, it certainly had a strong resemblance.
The frame was a lot less fancy than that one, at least.
Even so, he was able to use it to perform some sort of transposition, along with that invisible creature he had with him.
No matter how you look at this, the situation's headed for the shitter. You said a lot of the people who went missing were Easterners, right? No way Heyer is gonna sit on their asses after that.
And the whole time, Mr. Kincaid at the CID knew something was going on, but turned a blind eye to it. Whether you look at it from a counterterrorism perspective or as an intelligence agency, there's no reason for them to do nothing.
You're right. It doesn't matter how close to completion the space program is. In fact, something like this could even jeopardize it, so why?
Nah, that ain't it. Way that guy was acting, it was like he was absolutely sure this wouldn't affect anything about the space program. Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the President even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that, Van Arkride of Arkride Solutions.
You're right, Mr. Kincaid's the type of person who wouldn't make a decision without all the facts. And my President Grampart is exactly the same. Damn, I hate to say it, but in a weird, twisted way, that means we can trust those guys. They've even probably... It probably even added what we, the Guild, and even Hayway are going to do into all their little calculations. Speaking of, it was the Guild, the police, and Hayway that handled the aftermath of those people last night, correct? Yeah, I only dealt with Jeffrey myself. Dragged him back to his home after the dust settled. He woke up briefly at one point. I don't get it. I don't know why I was there. It's like I was tripping out, feeling good, and all that stuff just came out of my mouth. I remember you yelling at me, though. I didn't get a sense he was lying. Maybe he really did forget everything that happened, including all the crap he blurted out during his little cult ceremony.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition.
He's becoming too woke.
Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and the new dawn will rise to guide us.
I sense there is much hidden in those words. You're right, however, they're remarkably different from the DG cult's rhetoric. Still, talk of a new dawn gives me pause. What do you think he meant by that? It does seem like the kind of speech you might use to start a revolution, but it's his use of sin that stands out most to me. It must be connected to Auguste somehow. Right, it's the same word Stingo uses the 8th Genesis' observer.
Karma is humanity's sin. In fact, it's the original sin.
Now that word gets tossed around a lot. Could be a total coincidence for all we know. But the fact that this Jeffrey guy forgot all this stuff he was apparently so fired up about is the weirdest thing here to me. Yeah, that's strange. My first two guesses would be it's the effect of some drug or perhaps some kind of hypnosis. You said all the other members experienced the same memory loss, right, Van? Right, Elaine, Zin, and Inspector Daswani dealt with the aftermath once we finished. I talked a bit with them about how Jeffrey's crowd was holding up. And from what they told me, so far each and every one of them has woken up with fuzzy memories. Could be they were possessed by some kind of outer being? Quite a number of them who are still cold though. Police in the guild will be busy trying to figure out who they all are. I imagine they've got their hands full of that. From the sound of it, there were a ton of people there. So that's why Elaine wasn't able to come today. Guess so, we're supposed to meet up around noon to swap info again though. All aside, it's looking like we're gonna have to really kick in the gear for the next while. I think that means we'll be spending today going through each district and clearing out 4 SPGs. That's the plan. Since the whole incident is still fresh, I'm sure we're bound to pick up on something. I want to have some of us hang back and be on call. You can spend that time gathering info. And just so we can respond to any emergencies that pop up, I want everyone to give their weapons and gear a thorough check. Roger, we can't forget that the sniper boy is out there somewhere. Not only him, there's that unseen monster he had in tow. Not to mention the bizarre transformation that happened to that Jeffrey boy. Is he going to try to ambush us like Arioke did? The Arioke Everywhere system? We must be prepared for a myriad of threats. Oh, but Ren. Yes, I have a remote meeting with the tech union today, so I won't be available during the afternoon. I'll be able to find some time to accompany you on that garden business, though. Seems to have some relevance to me, after all. Yeah, seems like your old co-workers are wrecking the place. That's fine, don't worry about the first VGs. Meeting with the tech union is just as important. Alright then, we're outside ain't great, but let's divvy up the tasks and get out there before it gets any worse.
Hold on a sec. Before you do that, how about adding me back to the part-timer list?
Don't you have to go to Ort Proving Ground later? If this is happening at the same time as Rean's story?
My, there's an unexpected guest.
Well, look who decided to show up again out of the blue.
Hey there, everyone. Been a while since I saw you all. I think it was back when I swung by with that Under Lucia cake or whatever it was called.
Right. I remember that.
After brazenly stealing their limited time seasonal special off my desk, you tried to pawn something off their standard menu on me. That special ended right after. I never ended up getting a chance to try it.
Van's exuding such sorrow. I can feel it from all the way over here.
You're getting weepy over a pastry. Cut it out, you freak.
Fine, fine. It won't make up for it, but I'll work for free this time around, okay? I've been real busy for a while now, but I hear things have started to get pretty wild for you guys.
Wow, well, you sure wasted no time getting yourself up to speed. Did Kincaid tell you that or something?
I was under the impression that Ikaruga, like Marduk, was in the middle of carrying out orders from the presidential office.
Well, I won't deny that we are. Oh, but it's not like they told us all that much about their plan. They're being really tight-lipped about everything. I doubt either of our groups can even see half of the big picture. We're all pretty much just dancing in the president's and CID's palms at this point.
Sure seems like it.
Now that you mention it, I suppose I did get that impression.
Anyway, Ikaruga's part to play happens closer to the big climax of all of this, so I was able to take some time off this morning. When I heard about what all went down last night, I thought I'd see if you wanted my help. With little Miss Kitty and Beauty's blade tied up with work, I'm sure you could use an extra hand here, right?
So, you were listening in on us. Though, given your intuition, I suppose you could have just as easily figured it out.
Well, someone as strong as you would definitely be a big help. What do you think, Van?
It's fine. Shouldn't cause any problems if you're just tagging along this morning. And honestly, there's just too much weirdness going on right now. I could use some help from that unclouded eye of yours.
Understood. Just leave it to me. Sorry to have derailed things, but now that that's all settled, how about we get out there and tackle those 4 SPGs? Gotta get all warmed up for this afternoon and evening. I want to make sure my senses are clear and sharp.
Hold up. What's going on in the afternoon and evening?
From the sound of it, you have something important scheduled?
Yep. First up is our super critical mission for the space program that—
No, nuh-uh. Shut your mouth right now. Don't want to hear any of that. If it ain't got anything to do with us, you just keep it to yourself. You hear me?
Yeah, I guess neither one is related to you. Directly, anyway. I did hear that you met him at Marduk, though. And I feel like the two of you will have some connection in the future.
Shut it! I don't want to hear easily guessable hints coming out of you either.
With things settled, Ren left office, and after splitting up the tasks, Van crew began their work for the day. Shizuna has temporarily joined the party. Furthermore, Shizuna can trigger an awakening on the field. Can she participate in the American Garden? Like, I don't know. Looks like all her stuff is locked. You know, I also have to... She already has 2 medals. Kind of like what I have on everyone in Rean's party, huh?
Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Recently formed idol group Vega has been garnering much attention for its activities as self-proclaimed cosmic goodwill ambassadors. The girls are already set to perform at numerous space program-related events, which, coupled with their flashy live shows, appears to be growing their fan base.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Residents in Edith should expect to see rain today, with precipitation of no more than 0.2 reach. Additionally, sandstorms have been observed on the outskirts of Tharbad. Extra care is advised for those traveling through the vicinity.
These are the most recent reports on the road, courtesy of the Calvard Roadway Information Center. A rear-end collision occurred between two heavy-duty trucks 20 Selge north of the Anchorville Logistics Center. As a result, traffic restrictions have been imposed on the area, which is currently experiencing congestion. To those traveling through the vicinity, stay safe.
Oh, we can buy level 3 stuff if we get lucky. Oh. Caw, caw, caw! Is she protecting the baby swallows? Oh, that's pretty odd for a cat. I wonder if there's a reason. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe she's just not down with senseless murder. Looks like we're safe to leave him be. Feels off that the actual mama bird didn't swoop into the rescue, though. Caw, caw, caw!
Let's have a look.
New Grim tokens?
The forecast said it was going to rain, but I don't see an umbrella on you, Shizuna.
That's true. Her clothes weren't even wet when she came to the office, though.
It was only a little drizzle. I just dodged it all. No problem.
Okay.
I'm not even going to ask.
This place is so cozy.
The shopping is done, the groceries brought in sight, so I am indulging myself in a few chess compositions. I would have much liked to play a match with Victor, but alas, he appears to have quite a bit weighing upon his mind. It appears Victor has quite a bit weighing upon his mind. Perhaps he... No, I shall refrain. A mere bystander has no place to comment. A serious talk after all this time. Should be coming by early afternoon, she said. Don't tell me. No, that can't be. What's with the sour look, Pops? What's the lifetime squall with your daughter, or maybe even Yume? Don't you dare joke about that! My bad. He seems lost in his thoughts. Maybe we should leave him be. At this rate, my scowl is going to drive off all my customers. If you want to order something, just let me know.
Alrighty.
Pick something already! He's seen ya. Pick something already!
White asparagus potage.
He's seen ya.
Whew, that was a close one. I was so spaced out I nearly broke a plate. It's just, I know you said this new coal doesn't smell the same, Van, but... Hey, I get how you feel. Just when you think you've forgotten them, their ashes blow right back into your face. Gotta wonder how long it'll be before we can finally put the whole mess behind us for good. Van, Ketra. Well, maybe the fact that we can talk about it so readily now is progress on our part. In all likelihood, the two really are different. By our way, be careful out there, everyone. None, I need to do my part to help out around the bistro. After this, Vio and I can divide tonight's prep work up between us. Allow me to repeat your order. 1 white caramel pudding and 1 coffee, correct? Yep, thanks a bunch. This thing's an horrible drawing, right? I can see it weighing tables here sometimes. It's pretty awesome. Fio is awesome. Weird Mode has been garnering positive reception from customers. Fio is awesome. I know it's only drizzling, but days like these give me a lot of, what do they call it? Ennui? I hope you get nicer wear on your birthday, Anyas. Oh, I wouldn't mind too much either way, but a rocket launch would certainly be better off for it. The rain will probably thin out the usual bistro crowd, but give them a helping hand anyway, alright? Right, I've got it covered. I doubt even Ix could launch an attack in the middle of the day, but still might be smarter to set Montmar up with anti-sniper measures just in case. Don't worry, I've got the coffee and bistro covered. I'm searching for cases similar to last night's, but without any luck thus far. Strangely enough, there isn't even so much as a rumor about any rituals of that sort taking place. This may necessitate a wider dragnet. I'll have to cross-reference our information with that of the police and guild. Thank you for handling all that, Rosette. We'll try to find something on our end too. There's cake and coffee in the cupboard, so help yourself and take it slow. I graciously accept your kind offer. Do be careful out there, everyone. I shall gather what information I can from the Ouroboros network. Do be careful out there, everyone. Something feels off about these streets today. I feel a sense of loss, as though something or other has vanished. Oh, I got it. There's a distinct lack of fluffy credliness. Old Town is usually full of stray cats, yet I haven't seen any this morning. Some sort of conspiracy must be afoot. Ooh, my deductive muscles strike again. I think they're just taking cover from the rain. Probably, but that might not be the only reason. The streets feel so lonely without Old Town's usual crowd of stray cats. How could this have happened? It must be a conspiracy by some shadowy cabal. My gut tells me something big's just over the horizon. We're kind of quiet this morning. Yes, the mother seems to have gone looking for food. Rough. Zero seems rather docile today. Is it because of the rain, maybe? And they remind me of how mopey Alphonse gets when he can't go for a walk. Lindsay? Welcome. Wait, aren't you Lindsay from the Blacklight District? What brings you to the topside? It happened to do with that social reintegration thing you mentioned? That's right, I'm being tested to see how well I can manage in public. The Kingpin told me to behave myself and look after her shop for a while, so here I am. Wait, but what about the actual bookstore? Is there someone else selling stuff there now? Pretty simple as far as training goes. Right? Even I went up and stabbed someone on me for the first time. So it'd be nice if my trusty boyfriend could stop by if the urge gets too strong. Hopeful glance. Not a chance. Every part of that sentence. Chick magnets have it so hard. Unironically in this case. I knew this girl had a darkness to her. She still won't let go of the boyfriend thing either. Is this really the wisest course of action? Considering the woman behind it, I believe we can afford a certain measure of trust. I haven't been topside in a long while, so little shopkeeping might be the perfect rehab for me. I even snuck some of my favorite books up to sell in secret. Fancy a look? Oh boy, here's hoping you don't get chewed out about that down the road. Oh, I see there's separate stores here.
We have, candy?
Okay, I already had all these candies before, but I'll take the Tyrell Times.
This is all part of my... What would you like?
Gothic hat. Alright, I'm off to work. As long as I don't get stuck with any more assignments, things should go back to normal today. I'll be going to meet with my client. Here's hoping things wrap up for us both. You said it. Let's put our shoulders to the wheel for our families. I was hit with a sudden commission yesterday. Had to stay up halfway till morning with Hawker to get done. I only got a rough draft to show for it, but there's still more. That's still more than I ever expected to turn out in just one night. All the stuff is to get my client's feedback and adjust accordingly. Whew, just need to hang in there. The day of the rocket launch getting pushed up has the entire insurance sector swamped. But after bringing my work home with me last night, the end of the tunnel's finally in sight. Just have to keep up the pace for one last sprint. My quality time with Harry is on the line.
Out on another day of...
Now that I think about it, my husband passed away on a day just like this. Energy in space was about all he had going for him, up until that fateful traffic accident took his life. Couldn't tell you how many times I scorned a god for it, but in the end, those left behind have no choice but to keep on living. And I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief, not Eddie's finally getting his act together. Sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere. Maybe it's because of the anniversary of the step is so close. Even now, the memories will come flooding back. And I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief, not Eddie's getting his act together. Okay, Society, the Cray Reconstruction Fund takes its next step in rebuilding the village. Mern, a representative of the Cray Reconstruction Fund, recently announced that an agreement had been brokered with the government regarding the reconstruction and memorialization of the village. What's up with Cray Village, which was annihilated by a nuclear weapon used by terrorists, is cordoned off and is being guarded by the military. But due to negotiations between the CRF and government, the site will once again be accessible to the public before the year is out. When that happens, Mern says he wants to visit Cray to pay his respects. The CRF is currently coordinating a response for after the blockade is lifted, constructing a memorial, redeveloping the land, and reselling its residents in conjunction with other agricultural communities in the Vichy County. As of now, the surviving families of the village residents have agreed with these plans, and they hope to proceed with negotiations with the relevant organizations in the surrounding municipalities in order to implement the plans as early as next year. Furthermore, the film and performing arts industry made a substantial contribution to CRF, allowing them to reach their support goal in short order. A person involved with the film industry said they wanted to leverage the power of movies to not only provide monetary support, but to help pass down the memory of Cray to future generations, thereby preventing the tragedy from disappearing from the collective consciousness. The Tyrell Times shares their sentiment in wanting to keep the memory of the Cray village alive. Gloria stage adaptation announced movie to return to theaters. Gloria Dawn of the Revolution, a box office hit last year, is getting a stage adaptation called Gloria La Revue. Opening day is scheduled for July 19, and the rehearsals are currently underway. Similar to the movie, the part of Sheena Dirk will be played by Nina Fenley. In an interview for a magazine, she had this to say: "Acting in a play requires stage presence, as well as the ability to resonate with the hearts of the audience in front of you. I won't rest on my laurels and simply deliver my film performance again. I'm going straight back to the basics of Sheena." The film version of Gloria was a cultural phenomenon, sparking a renewed interest in the Calvardian Revolution among the younger generation. How this adaptation portrayed the history, and what emotions and lessons will instill in us. Whatever the case, this is a show you won't want to miss. Additionally, Gloria will be released in local theaters to coincide with the stage play. If anyone misses the original theatrical runs or want to see it again on the big silver screen, now's your chance. Culture, the GR Championship begins today. Racing fans rejoice because the GR Championship Series starts today at the Grand Circuit. Though less popular than Z1, GR has been rapidly gaining traction among racing fans in recent years. Instead of using dedicated racing cars, racers compete with custom store-bought ones. As of Z1, the roster consists of teams from the 4 big manufacturers. With the low barrier to entry, many small to medium-sized company and amateur teams are throwing their hats in the ring. The diversity of the participant lineup is a large part of what sets GR apart from Z1. As for those reasons and more, GR's popularity is taking root, mainly among orbital vehicle aficionados who tinker with their beloved machines on a daily basis. Fans enjoy cheering for the teams who use their favorite car models, fashioning a sense of kinsmanship between spectators and participants alike. Tonight's GR Championship is scheduled to take place after the Z1 exhibition race. If you're interested, why not watch both? Advertisement: Energy Explosion. Get a drink on with maximum energy. Dread Power's all-new, all-powerful energy drink, Maximum Energy, is here to give you the shot in the arm you need. With twice the arginine and twice the oomph, we've mixed in Eastern medicines to rocket your senses to maximum euphoria. Need a boost to make it through studying, sports, or late-night work? We've got you covered. Just one sip and you'll have more energy than a palm on steroids. Get active. Go maximum. Step your game with Dread Power's Maximum Energy. Doesn't seem to have any side effects for us, but who knows. No way. I filled a message on the bulletin board and everything. The bulletin board, eh? Might as well check if it's a Forest VG. Something happened to his sister?
Would you care for some flour?
After days on end of blistering heat, I'm grateful the flowers are getting some rain. Too bad it's washing some of my customers away, too. I might be better off studying the plants and making sweets during shifts like these.
What would you like?
Yamazakura comb for Shizuna.
Please stop by again sometime.
Aha, another cluster.
It's searching time! It's searching time!
The goddess of the sky watches over us.
I've always observed Sister Miria's special lessons with great interest. But inviting Bishop Orwell, my very own mentor, as a guest lecturer, now that I truly didn't see coming. Sister Miria could very well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. They do say students will often surpass their masters. I'm proud of how much Sister Miria has grown. Yes, she may very well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. Attending service has become a habit of mine after everything my family has gone through. So here I am again, praying to the gods for my family's happiness. You never do know, she may just send a piece of good fortune our way. A man has a duty to his family, so I'm taking a few days off work to put them first for a bit. It isn't so bad, attending services as a husband and wife every now and again. Usually the timing just doesn't pan out for us. Then think about it, Father Nikolai has been of help to us on numerous occasions. Maybe my wife and I ought to take this chance to give him our thanks.
Now where?
Oh, I have a question about space. How do I become an astronaut? Well, I can't speak to the details, but I've met General Herring on more than one occasion. According to him, a first-rate Air Force pilot must have quick and accurate judgment, but not merely by innate nature. Such sense should also, in his words, be cultivated through passion and tireless effort. I'm certain those two qualities are equally invaluable to an astronaut as well. For real? Woohoo! Now I definitely know I can be one. No way anybody can beat me in either of those things. Children are such bundles of possibility, truly as dazzling can be. I do believe I'll take this opportunity to answer each and every question they have for me today. The guest speaker of today's lesson is none other than Bishop Orwell from the Edith Cathedral. I can barely believe he actually agreed, I'm the one who invited him. His stories are so educational too, even for me. Just seeing the excitement on the children's faces makes all my pleading worth it.
Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna ask about swallows. Like where they go and what they do after leaving the nest and stuff. Then I can take a train to go see them. The bishop's so awesome, he can answer any question ever. Now I know I can be an astronaut, and you bet I'm gonna do it. Bishop Orwell's second from the top at the cathedral, so having him here for class is a real shock. He was Father Nikolai's teacher, so you can bet he's got a lot of interesting facts and stories to tell. It really drives home how much I love learning all the things that there are to know out there. I think this just helped me to make up my mind. I don't think I've ever seen Harry get this excited in the class before. Well, if any question goes, then I guess I'll ask a couple myself. Honestly, being named for someone so great and important makes me so self-conscious that I always dodge the topic. But maybe now's the time to finally bring her up. My parents got my name from the great historical figure, you know the one. I've been dodging the topic up till now, but it might be nice to learn about her for real just this once. we get to ask whatever we want today. Awesome. I'm gonna ask about, the gods maybe? If I pray really hard every day, will I get to meet her?
Searching.
Something's here.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Let's see what's on the agenda today. Rebecca's on her scooter for on-site repairs again. I wonder how she's holding up. God, listen to me, stressing myself sick. Sure, she's been a shut-in for what feels like a millennia now, but she's still a grown adult. It's high time I stop hovering over her so much. The idea of not being so needed does feel bittersweet, but she can't stay dependent on her little brother of all people forever. Oh, in case you haven't already heard, my dad's already left on his next journey. He left us a note this morning that read, "Hang out for a while, take care." Me and Kisara were fed out of our minds, but I think he's actually been holding himself back a good deal. This is the way my dad's always been, so I'm giving up on trying to change it.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
Bliss. Lilies are bestest. This is just a lumbar relief my back's been begging for lately. It gets me itching to do another Hot Springs chapter. Gag cartoons were what I always dreamed of doing in the first place anyway. Obviously I'm attached to my existing characters, but... So I wish I could have Cronin or someone deal with all the annoying stuff so I can draw what I want to draw. Gag cartoons are what I've always dreamed of doing in the first place. Why is this seeing at me so much? Welcome, if you're looking for Anya, she's over at Sunny School. Apparently there's a special lesson today. I could tell she was excited for it. Sister Miriam might come off with a scatterbrain, but maybe her classes are more interesting than I gave her credit for.
I appreciate you.
Oh, I feel better already.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
That was just what I needed.
You look nice and refreshed.
I want to visit a Blacklight. Gotta get new weapons. It's from Orion. Must be about our little arrangement.
Hello, Mr. Arkride.
I'm calling with a status update on the Grim Garten's liberation. Is now a good time? Sure, I take it you got us away into the third domain already. Technically speaking, yes, but the third domain is a bit of a peculiar case. Can I ask you to log in first so I can explain details on site? I know trouble brewing when I hear it. Probably best to check it out in person then, so yeah, we'll be there. Thank you, and apologies for the trouble. Okay, maybe now Ren will show up, I don't know.
It's searching time!
Haven't seen you around before.
I could go to the underground Calvard? Huh. Might be a good way to farm EOTM. The space spoon's been making me a lot of money too. But to be honest, I don't really know much about space. Maybe I should take the time and go there. You can never tell what the bigwigs are thinking, huh? I heard through a grapevine that the CAD's leadership has been secretly welcoming some quasi-diplomats with special circumstances. Which begs the question, why now? It's obviously related to the space program. Oh, they may say it's a national project, but there's clearly more going on than meets the eye. Roy Grampart shows a formidable man. Right, I feel the same way. Could the people involved please be quiet if they're not actually going to reveal anything? Huh. Don't be surprised, the Sprig and his crew seem to be right in the thick of everything. Associating with them is sure to pay off.
What's this with you?
You're heading to the eastern part of the continent, again? Nice. Although I did hear rumors that it's getting more and more barren. Yeah, conditions have apparently worsened over the last year or two. But that's exactly why I want to visit the places I haven't seen before it's too late. Now let's see if you got any new deals. Maybe I should buy some recoilless rounds and floating mines too. Thanks for your business, and you be careful out there. Someone's going east at a time like this. Seems like an interesting guy. Well, if anyone can handle it, it's him. It is kind of crazy listening to people talk about it so calmly though. I've been to the eastern part of the continent a few times, but there's a place I still haven't been able to get to yet. I long to visit it at least once. Now I've got almost everything I wanted. Maybe I'll have soon. And always make the rest of the equipment I need during the journey. Oh, so you guys, say, I heard this newest enforcer from the society show up last night. Sounds like there was some sort of internal conflict going on too, but I couldn't really get a grasp of the situation. There's definitely trouble brewing. Be careful, everyone.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
What, the students? Who if I get the experience of finding Northumbrian cooking in a place like this? It sure was worth coming all the way out here. I think your growing love of the fine dining would eventually lead you to the Blacklight District. You're really something else, Edmund. I mean, I was a little scared about coming here. Do you stop by this place a lot, Sigourney? Well, I guess I swing by sometimes while I'm training. Seriously though, carelessness here can be fatal, and students are easy targets. When you finish eating, I'll take you back up above ground. Best not to wander here unprepared in the future either. Got it, I'll be careful. On my way to training, I saw someone who didn't seem like they should be down here. I was surprised when I realized it was someone I knew. Who would have thought Edmund would be able to make it down here without any help? He really is something else. So this is really is a dangerous place. If I come back, maybe I should bring in normal staff. Hey, guess what? His sister came from my school to see me. I'm so happy. I want to talk a whole bunch. Oh, she's got to drink a lot of my mom's special spiritus drink too. Wait, spiritus? Pretty sure that's some ridiculously concentrated alcohol from Northumbria. Sounds like she's gonna get plastered. Let's hope she drinks in moderation. Excuse me, I don't mean to complain, but I only came here to see Yoda. But you like watching women, don't you? You've got nothing to hide down here in the Blacklight District. I know, why not come to our establishment? I'd be happy to introduce you to a little bit of how we do things. It's just an introduction, then wait, that's not what I'm here for. What are they talking about? Sounds like a deep conversation about the way they do business. Best just leave them to it.
And now for the latest news.
I gotta share a drink with Nun. We'll talk about all sorts of things. Apparently she's been really troubled for a long time. Shouldn't I try to help her out?
Hope you're having a good one, listeners.
You've got it all wrong, okay? I didn't come here to talk about that sort of thing. I just came to see how Yoda was doing, and then I have to get back to work. Mumble.
Has been garnering much attention for its...
There was an event going on in the department store in front of the station last night, so we went in. Yoda was in high spirits, and the manager even took the time to talk to us. And the service sure is nice. I'm not really in a position to be able to go back, but it's been on my mind.
Shows appears to be growing their fan base. Thanks for the heads up.
Well, I quit the Jaeger trade. It's not like I can just live on the surface. But Yoda's different. I think about it a lot.
Do me a favor and decide all.
Northern driver.
Come back whenever you...
So you finally got them in stock. I went into a great deal of trouble for them, you know. Divine Powder and Soul Moss. Better known as Zeron Powder and Zemurian Moss. Even in the such release, they're tough to get your hands on. I won't tell you my source, but you can rest assured I acquired them above board. You have my thanks. They really have been getting harder and harder to obtain over the years. Say, Doc, are those ingredients for that secret ointment you mentioned? It was a huge help to Aaron back when he was seriously injured. Oh, you guys, yeah, that's right. I want to make more in case another moron does something stupid, but ingredients are tough to come by. I like to avoid owing Heiue anything, so I've been using some of my other connections. Oh, he must be quite skilled if he's mastered that herbal medicine. You talk like you know a lot about it, and whatever. I've got to pay the doctor back someday soon for what he did for me. The chance will come eventually, no need to fret. Divine Power and Soul Moss are both extremely rare as this Dragon Bone. They all possess medical properties that, depending on how you mix them, produce a variety of secret medicines. I managed to get my hands on a number of them this time. Later, I'll be mixing them together, carefully. Hey there, come on in and have some fun. Just don't get too nutty, alright?
Searching.
Huh. From tokens? I owe Dr. Lonkai a debt too. Though the Sun's Race and the East have different approaches, they both rely on natural remedies. In that case, there's a lot we can learn from each other. Dr. Lonkai is an expert in the field of Eastern medicine, so I'd love to hear more about his secret elixirs.
Now, what might you be after,
The chief of police is a rare sight around here. Better make him feel welcome. Betcha I didn't know that even cops and politicians are familiar with the Blacklight District. If they behave themselves, I may even offer them a drink. Welcome those who come, but don't miss those who leave, right? Now even that guy's showing up after everything that happened. Something's fishy. However, cop or otherwise, if they behave, I'll offer them a drink. I heard there had been a series of disappearances of Jaegers and other people, but it's even worse than I thought. Indeed, we've been having trouble trying to grasp the trend across individual platoons. Small and mid-sized corps have been affected. We're fortunate that it hasn't happened to us, but we don't know if or when that might change. Based on what I've heard about the Eisenshield, I figured I could trust you more than the Jaeger Corps. Thanks for giving me a grasp of what's going on behind the scenes, not just with the Jaegers. Don't worry about it, we want order maintained the same as you. We had another incident last night. This missing person problem is turning out to be more serious than we imagined. We're working closely with the guild to reconsider our approach. Seeing as what's going on is proving to be a real problem, investigating things from a different angle seems necessary. I hate to say it, but I'll be relying on you and your friends for information, Spriggan. There have been inexplicable disappearances from the underworld and decent society, plus strange monsters appearing in the Free Cities. Public security is a major concern, which is why our unit is scheduled to return to the Free Cities today. However, given the circumstances, I doubt it's a good idea to just leave the Republic.
It's searching time!
Another token here. Right, let's give it our all again today. We got a bunch of Johns lined up, so be generous with your attention and leave them when weak need from pleasure. These are fine older gentlemen who have been coming here since before any of you were in the business. Okay. Was Tracy up all night? Does he ever rest? We're all indebted to Eden. The owner is even talking about opening a second establishment soon, so we have to earn a lot more money and keep promoting ourselves. Tracy must be soliciting clients all night long. Seriously, does he ever make time to rest? These girls are some of the novices I scouted before. They're good at all kinds of play, but their naivety is what really makes them popular. Now our establishment is thriving and our pockets are full. This is the life. Oh, I had heard the people here operate outside the law, but there's even a place like this. What kind of dangerous woman working in such an establishment? Gulp, gotta check it out. He's been completely hoodwinked. Careful, Sid, if you don't watch yourself, you'll get emasculated. Well, that's probably better than what you hoped for, but... Hey, don't you egg him on too. I wonder if he'll be okay.
Alrighty.
He came with Dr. Lonkai, so I have to keep him from going anywhere dangerous. I gotta find out for myself, Gulp, just what kind of dangerous women are ahead.
Over and say.
Everyone seems to be super hyped in the arena today. I don't really know why. Something about an ultra match. Maybe everyone will bet a lot of money and then come here to drink and cry. I'm super looking forward to it. Why don't you all come and have fun with us too? Let your hair down. What? Even you guys are here? Surely you don't have that much free time. We're just taking a look around. Elaine, Elvis, are you two looking at yesterday's incident? Yes, apparently some of the people we secured had turned up in the Blacklight District. We're currently gathering evidence, including equipment and clothing found in the Calvard. Great, now we're causing the guild trouble. We've got an unspoken rule. Here, problems in the Blacklight District get solved by the problems of the Blacklight District. But this situation's serious. We should cooperate where we can. Same goes for you guys. You don't do for SPGs in the Blacklight District, right? Leave things here to us and find our way to help. Fine by me. You sure I've gotten a lot more flexible. Naturally, if it means we can resolve this incident. And he really has grown. And seeing Elvis's growth is quite moving. I'm sure it's in part due to his clashes with you and how you knock him around. Trouble's just a part of living in the Blacklight District, but it feels like there's more to this. Maybe we don't have a choice but to work with those guild types. By the way, nothing in particular happened in Old Town, right? I let that kid run my shop. I gotta get back soon.
Well.
For now, you can leave investigating the Blacklight District to me. Us. With Hayway and this involved, I can't help but feel like there's more going on. Hopefully we can look into that too.
Let's have a look.
What do you mean that chicken shit came?
Joe Browning, you're finally here. Woo, go champ, lay into them. It's been long enough. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll wreck anyone and everyone. Ha! Now that I think about it, that crazy woman. Now, there's no way she'd be here. Sure, she said she stabbed me because I'm strong. But there's no reason to think she'd be interested in matches and stuff. Good, now I can focus. Oh, there was a cluster I missed here.
It's searching time!
Let's see what's new with the Grim Garten. Maybe I'll grind some mats from the palms. Wait, Shizuna's here, but she's a guest character. We can't even change her gear. I see, it sounds like this third domain has a rare distinctive structure compared to ours. Yes, apparently the first half is divided into 3 subdomains, designated A, B, and C. It appears that all of them must be partially liberated before our shared nexus can be accessed. Hence why the cooperation of not only us, but those responsible for our roots is essential. And once everyone's done, the Foundation's team will hack in and unlock the entrance to the nexus. Yes, I can't divulge any details about those assigned to other roots at present, but it shouldn't be long before I'm able to introduce you to one another. Fine, keep those lips zipped, not like we can't hazard a guess. If one of those groups has Altina's friends in it, wait, wouldn't that mean? Well, we'll just let you have your privacy on this one. Something tells me there will be a few familiar faces down the road. I'm excited already. Yes, but setting that aside, exactly when did you of all people get in here? Let's not slow the small stuff. It would seem she's using her account from her previous visits to the Grim Garten. Shizuna Rem Mitsurugi, was it? Yep, nice to meet you, Altina. I know it doesn't bother Shizuna in the least, but is anyone else picking up that tension in the air? Orian's probably got a handful of hang-ups about her. What if their shared acquaintance? I'm more leery of her joining you all to begin with, but I suppose it's too late to protest. Alright then, let's show this Grim Garten we mean business, while taking care of our actual Spriggan business, of course. Hey, who died and put you in charge? Well, there's no doubt she'll be an asset, so maybe this isn't so bad. It's incredibly difficult to tell whether they're glad to see her or simply resigned to her buying in. Now temporarily available to participate in Grim Garten. What was that?
Just a little freebie from me. You better not overuse it.
Mirrorbear, guess she doesn't plan on showing herself. Feels like the shackles restraining the humanity in me have gotten a little slacker. And so in other words, I can use the Grendel's power more than ever before now. At least in this area. I don't think they'll let us use it willy-nilly in the real world. Ain't every day you're this generous. I'll make the most of it getting for these domains. Van can help really draw a portion of the Grendel's power in the Grim Garten. Awakening on the field will allow him to transform into the Grendel and eradicate the enemy. Additionally, Van can transform during command battles at any time via his Bear Nightmare Craft. Any command battle, not just even regular fights? Huh. And during command battle, if Awakening engaged, will start the fight with Grendel transformation already active. Huh.
Have you come to unravel the wisdom within? All right, let's begin. Decryption complete. What do you think?
Oh, they actually have Grendel skill stones now. Okay, Conquer Garden.
Onwards.
Okay,
shackled hero
Palms do spawn here. I can use this to grind.
Loot secured.
My turn now.
Activating skill.
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. Now! Behold! Seereth Gleam!
Boost gauge upgrade.
They survived? Wait, what? Wow, these guys are tougher than I thought. Like, how'd they survive? She's not supposed to be OP. What the heck?
Time to go all out!
Backup's here.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
That's how it goes.
Well, maybe after a few levels, everyone will be able to one-shot them.
I'm not done yet.
Where to now?
Okay, let's try Spirit Unification.
Be unleashed! Feeling fine.
First last 4 turns despite being regular Spirit Unification, huh? No Moon Gleam X Plus.
Activating skill.
Let's get started. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. Now! Behold! New Moon Gleam!
Boost gauge upgrade.
I think it can be even better.
Okay, I got the plus 20%, so I think I'm just gonna have Shizuna try to get MVP around here. Perform S-Craft 3 times.
Onwards.
Be wary of ranged attacks!
You got it.
Honor's mine. This'll make for a good warm-up.
There.
Slice.
Boost gauge is full.
It's lynched. We've got the upper hand.
She jumps back when using her charge attack now, or is it just a misinput? I don't know.
Ideal time for a boost.
I have to use S-Craft a lot, huh? Yeah. Might as well do it with her since I need her MVP anyways.
Activating skill. Boost gauge upgrade.
Careful.
Let it flow.
I sense an incredible aura.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
In your dreams.
Slice you up.
Stay calm and work through it.
Sit down. Cut this up. Ready for my close. I've got the upper hand.
Now's an ideal time for a boost. Activating boost gauge upgrade.
Al-Lat Lugh.
It's a guardian.
Beginning analysis.
Back up here.
Come Grendel, but it'll auto-deactivate after 4 turns.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
I like where this is headed.
Time for a new look.
Okay, good, they actually do give me duration this time.
Now's your chance to boost, man.
I was always annoyed that they would not show it to me before.
Make it count.
Time to go all out. Take this.
Why can't you go for Van?
Way to fire me up!
Man.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Yeah, something is really wrong with how how aggro works now.
Make it count.
Time to go all out.
It would be best to leave him alone, actually, because these guys have self-destruct gimmicks, and I should probably run away. Keep away from them.
Time to go all out.
Okay, let's go. Spirit unification! Here I go.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Time to go all out.
Now, put on the pressure.
Thanks you.
Appreciate that.
Make it count.
Go for it.
Here it comes.
There. 100 demon gales.
Very.
Yuspi. Alahab. Anfasna.
No.
I won't lose. Transmitting code. Deploy. Fairy. Make it count.
I like where this is headed.
I'll cover you.
Yeah. You're finished.
Have my aid.
Wow, these spells don't have a whole lot of range.
Starting drive.
Have my aid.
Activating skill.
Zero form. Duality.
Have my aid.
Earth.
Up to you. We'll take that.
Okay, 3 turns.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Oblivion halts her.
Make it count.
I'll lend a hand.
Take this!
Not again.
My turn now.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
Zero form. Duality.
Fairy.
Okay, took out the buff.
I like where this is headed.
Make it count.
I like where this is headed.
Activating charge command.
Thanks you. Appreciate that.
Yippee!
Have my aid.
Reese side attack bonus.
Are they're weak against. Time to go all out.
Locking on. Fire. Fairy.
Okay.
I like where this is headed.
Activating skill.
Shizuna!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let her experience vacation run out, but that's fine.
Make it count.
Time to go all out.
Activating skill.
Try and see through this.
They flinched.
Have my aid.
We're decently far away. We can just spam ranged attacks.
Use
I like
are
where this
they're
is
weak
headed.
against.
Locking on. Fire. Here and now.
No problem.
Here's a little more. Fairy.
Oh, they didn't use a self-destruct that time.
A boost would work here.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna go Unga Bunga. There's a risk they could self-destruct apparently, but I don't have to worry about it now. I'm just gonna go Unga Bunga.
Activating skill.
Yeah. You're finished. Hit and run. Easy target.
Yep, one safely.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
I'm stronger than ever.
I leveled up.
Broke some new ground.
Grim Garten for domain subdomain B, partial liberation secured. Yeah. Liberation of subdomain A also confirmed. However, subdomain C has yet to be liberated. Administrator privileges required to unlock access to third domain nexus. Hopefully Kevin's boss isn't too evil. One more gardens.
I had a great time.
She managed to get it even though she's technically a guest character right now. So we won't be able to go any further until sometime this afternoon, huh? Correct. In addition to the partial liberation of the other subdomains, some hacking will be required. Once all the steps are complete, perhaps I can then introduce you to the other two teams. Really now, consider my anticipation wedded. There will probably be a few reunions in store for us. Yeah, I can't wait. Well, that's how it's going to be. I'll just go ahead and ditch when the moment's right. Wasn't much, but it got my kicks. Besides, jumping the gun would suck all the intrigue out of things. What are you on about now? So there are free spirits and there's Shizuna. Seriously, enough dipping in and out all the time like some kind of phantom, or no pun intended. If the teams are comprised of those the Foundation finds promising at present, now I have a fury as the third roster. Those two must be among them. I never did learn where they headed after our previous encounter. Okay, the range for Romance of the Four Beast Stumps really sucks, but maybe I'll go see how... might as well take a look at the animation and then use a Bear-esque craft afterwards to finish things up.
A private concert to steal your senses.
Pierce! Break! Howl! Dance about! Romance of the Four Beast Stumps!
Whoa, that's a big chain effect.
Released.
You're open! At your service.
I see. That. So, against a singular boss, that might be pretty good, huh?
At your service. Allow me to help.
Now, the problem is that the range is not very good. Unless I could get the enemies closer together with something like, I don't know, Lost Mobius. I might not be able to get as many hits as I can. I want to check out the Chardin District.
Let's make haste.
There's too many places to choose from.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and make it rain the better way at the Shangri-La Casino. We've got the perfect amount of high-risk excitement to blast those gloomy clouds right out from over your head. Besides, we wouldn't want you accidentally stumbling your way into a certain back alley club, right? Me and Mello, the girl working the back streets, are from the same town. I haven't been able to shake her since Sunday school. We got along when we were little, but now the only thing that tramp ever does is push my buttons like I'm a loose slot machine. You wouldn't catch me dead losing to her, of all people. I'm gonna pull in more customers than she can ever dream of. $25 red. This makes you our sole winner, Miss Cecilia. Whoa, that lady hit the mother load. Another bet right on the money. She's on a real hot streak. Oh, did I guess correctly again? I'll say, sweetheart, it's phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Huh, turns out you've got more of a knack for this than I ever did. I hope it's a complete novice of this, and yet, it would seem that beginner's luck is no mere myth. Huh, she may have more of a knack for this than I ever did. It would appear I've cleaned up the table, as they say. While I may not be versed in this gambling business, seeing my husband so exuberant delights me to no end. Verifying identities on first visits is a policy of ours. So not much we can help the police with. Still, this whole thing reeks of shady business. Whoever is had best not ramp up. What if this weekend's blowout event just around the corner?
So...
Things are peaceful these days, so it was tough going back when the mafia and anti-immigrant terrorists ran rampant. The Chardin District is always swarming with tourists after all. Remember when there was a bomb scare in Cirque de Bijou? Police officers were a common sight on their premises too back then. What's going on now doesn't seem as major, but still. We went through every debacle under the sun a long while back. This one doesn't seem as major, but I still find myself tensing up a little on instinct.
Want to exchange your tokens for prizes?
Yeah, now they have this stuff, huh? Requires a lot of tokens. Winners percent resistance and good stats. Just buying one set is gonna set me back quite a lot. Maybe better off just trying to forge some, just farm new materials and use these metals. That might be more efficient.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, farming in the casino is, kind of takes a while. And that rounds out the list of those we took into custody last night who had frequented this casino. Great, then we can get straight to cross-checking their identities. Lucky us, the manager is so cooperative. That said, it still doesn't feel like these people have any noteworthy points in common. If I had to come up with something, it'd be that most were the type who didn't quite mesh with society or those around them. But without knowing what the ritual seal was, it's hard to draw any real lines between them. It's gonna be a real grind pinning down the identities of all those people who took part in that kooky ritual. That aside though, have you checked out the bulletin boards yet? It's just I heard inspectors wanting to ask you to take care of some monster the police got clued in about. So I went ahead and put up my own first PG on a different monster sighting. It'd be a real lifesaver if you handled it for me.
Too fast and loose.
I recognize the picture of one of those people the police are trying to identify. It was a guest who got so desperate after hitting rock bottom that the manager had to step in and pull the brakes. We get it every now and again, people who risk too much and lose their heads. Fingers crossed it doesn't escalate from here. Welcome to— oh, you there with the silver hair. Something about you strikes my fancy. I get a sense that you have a gift for making reeds, as it were. Care to honor me with a game? Oh, you're pretty perceptive yourself. Tells me you can really hold your own. Not so fast, I don't know where this is going, but hell if we're letting you keep us here forever and a day to find out. You can come back and do this on your own time. Oh, no fun. And here I was about to show you my unclouded ice deepest secrets. What a shame. Hope to hear from you again soon. She's in the rebels in this, doesn't she? If only we could actually use our unclouded eye to cheese the poker minigame. Such a terribly intriguing girl. I hope to hear from you again soon. A high-stakes showdown between us would get our nerve-inspiring on all cylinders of delight. Incidentally, Mr. Chandler, the manager, was once a famous gambler in his own right. He refuses to play anymore, however, whereas because age has mellowed him, I couldn't say, but it does leave a woman awfully unsatisfied.
What on earth is that costume?
Holy camole, it's a giant penguin! Wow, quit it, you! I must have taken the wrong turn somewhere. That's not good, I've got another ship to get to today. A penguin lost in the sea on our way to work. What's this world coming to? We went to the toy store yesterday, only learned that they were all out of model rockets. I saw them trying to find them for sale elsewhere, but instead, we've run into a strange encounter of the bird kind. Is this some sort of special promotion? Wow, look at the giant birdie. I've never seen one like it before. Hey, what's this swinging on the back? Code Red, the penguin's got somewhere to go. I'm still playing my flippers in this town, so there's no shame getting a little lost. I've got to make it to work though, or my penguin paycheck's done for.
A cinematic masterpiece takes...
Man, Kia's fallen on hard times.
Now, when's my next meeting?
I heard there's a drone delivery service here in the capital. And what's more, it's paired with a mail order site. I feel so beaten to the punch. It's truly an excellent business model. Frankly, I wish I'd come up with the idea myself. Just who is it that actually did it, though? Well, no matter, I can always take inspiration for it for my next venture. The mail order site is masterfully executed as well. A sophisticated business model, one might argue. Whoever came up with this is a far braver person than I, much as it galls me to admit. Well, no matter, I can always take inspiration from it for my next venture.
I can hit the net anytime.
The Chardin is currently hosting a auction event. Please do know that certain requirements must be met in order to participate. Right, this stuff, shirts, pinkies up kind of deal. Nothing for us in there anyway, let's just move on. Auction? Couldn't we like get something from really rare stuff from the auction?
Whoops, wrong way.
No, I want auction. Good morning, here at the St. Germain, we offer a wide variety of breakfast selections. We have everything from staple dishes from every country to traditional Eurasian fare. And of course, we are more than happy to make modifications to account for personal requests. Please don't hesitate to inform us should you have any allergies or any dietary restrictions. We offer a wide variety of breakfast options to accommodate our many guests from abroad. Please don't hesitate to inform us should you have any requests or inquiries.
Welcome. Thank you for...
Kayla. I broke the bank to stay at this 5-star hotel yesterday. It was only a standard single room, but still. Do you know, by the way, that St. Germain has hosted royalty like Grand Prince Solomon of Elsheim, or even Crown Prince Judas of Liberal and his wife. Their service is top of the line, yet it steers well clear of being pretentious. So there's no pressure of feeling it's too good for you either. So maybe that's what bona fide hospitality is really about. Good day, sir. I trust you have a pleasant rest. As we are experiencing light showers this morning, it would be our pleasure to arrange for a courtesy car for you if desired. How, like free of charge? I'm impressed you even offers that sort of thing. Well, we appreciate you saying so. You've been taking a good many pictures, I noticed. Might your photo course be in need of replacing soon? Oh, good call. It's just about to run out of space, actually. In that case, let me arrange a taxi to the nearby store I carry some, about 5 minutes away. Thank you so much. Also for someone staying in their cheapest room. Angels really do walk among us. Thank you for your patience. A taxi will arrive to pick you up shortly. We also have umbrellas available to borrow, so please help yourself. For sure. What I say, a total angel.
Have a look.
Oh, there was a cluster I missed. I've been clamping down on illegal solicitors since last night all the way until morning. But turn your gaze away for just 1 minute, and they'll scurry right back out from their holes. Personally, I think we ought to consider rounding up these unscrupulous barkers and hauling the whole lot in at once. My superior officers are more vital matters to prioritize. This, the least we can do is increase our patrols. Yesterday, we opened up our exhibit showcasing 3 up-and-coming artists. And as it turns out, one of them, Kisara, is a girl living in Old Town. She probably moved in after I left, but it's not hard to feel a kinship with her about it. Her pieces are incredibly evocative and avant-garde. There's just so much I can learn from them.
Now where?
Our ongoing exhibit was opened just yesterday. It features a trio of up-and-coming artists, Felix Lalonde, Mehmed Zidane, and Kisara Christia. Each works with a different medium, but even still, I say that they're generating considerable buzz in today's art world at large. The three have poured a great deal of effort into creating new pieces for this special event, pushing the limits of our crafts to fully realize their ideas. What resulted are some true chefs d'oeuvre, the sort that will be inviting discussion well into the future.
So
this is Kisara's artwork. It's unconventional at first glance, but you can tell she has a good grasp of the fundamentals. And if the same can apply for novels and comics, I just hope we can come to the realization. Sorry, coming to Chardin reminds me of Messelam's back streets. Only difference is I can't paint on any of the walls here. No home to go back to for you either, huh? Hold on a sec, okay? I've got some leftover bread from yesterday. You could use a wipe down too, so don't go running off on me. What? You got a problem? I was just trying to shake the cops off my tail when I bummed the spur ball. Wait, I don't need to explain crap to you. Now get lost.
Now where?
Knowing us cops always got their heads screwed on too tight. What's a little street busking gonna hurt anyway? Grumble grumble. Drizzly wire always gets the gravy train chugging. After all, stopping what levers a dead giveaway that your shoes ain't been polished up to snuff. Not to mention the way folks will grape and grouse like no tomorrow. Make some a right fountain of juicy tidbits. They'll narrow on about their company sales figures or HR what's it's figuring a kid like me it hasn't got a Scooby. Point is, I'm bound to make up proper mince today. But does rain do me more fair than foul? Whew, that was a close one. The cops have been patrolling with a vengeance since last night. Even my manager told me to give the barking a rest, but the heck of that, I've got numbers to boost. Then I can rub them right in Momoka's face. Heh, always acting like she's so much better than me. She'd better enjoy the view from her high horse before I shove her off the side.
Alright then.
Momoka's been part of my life since forever. I mean the gum you can't get off your shoe kind of way. I started working in the capital when one day we bumped right into each other. Worst moment contender for sure. It's been nothing but her swerving into my lane for as long as I can remember. Can she just cut it out already? Iris may have the arms and legs of a goddess, but it's the mesmerizing way she moves some that'll really take you to heaven. On free tip, plenty of Cabaret du Monde's patrons are here for more than just a good time. The entertaining bureaucrats' meetings between fellow corporate bigwigs, the place serves as a wiring hole for business networking. From that point of view, you could say it played a role in Edith's development. So keep that in mind and enjoy yourselves responsibly. Our apologies for bringing you out on a service call this early in the morning. We've been having issues with our stage equipment since the other day, and, ma'am, did you catch any of that? Hello, are you alright? This place is so pervy, erg! Hot damn, the chick's gone full statue. Looks like this one's a little out of her depth. Come on, Rebecca, stay with us. Can you hear me? Say something! She seemed to be managing fine yesterday, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, mostly the safer areas. Tell me, where to repair? Should I be afraid of this girl, or allow me to show you? Your words are coming all stilted. Try not to spook your clients off, yeah? Impossible! Reverting to machine mode! There's something scary about this girl. I can barely even see her face. So, station equipment needs looking at, so long as she really is a repair person.
Allow me to I hope to see you again.
I partied up all through last night, and the bill was, you don't even want to know. Gonna need to pick up some more part-time work. If you're that broke, why are you still here? Well, I wasn't planning to be, but then Meloy got her hands on me, you know? Besides, the shows Monday puts on quench my thirst like nothing else. And no, not just because they're sexy. These sensors have style, panache, aesthetic appeal. Besides, how's the guy supposed to give his part-time job 110% without a little, stimulation? That's some impressive mental gymnastics. It's not like I don't see artistic merit in it, but I mean, come on. He really puts the doom in the doom loop. Maria's scheduled to perform at night, so if there's any time to go part-time job hunting, it's now. So I'm already seated, and the next show is only in Mumble. What was the life of a clubber? Not to be that guy, but the only clubs in your comfort zone are going to be on a campus. I get already. Where for the first time or 50th, Iris' dancing never gets any less breathtaking to watch. Oh, and it's just so it's out there, our club puts on a special events every now and then. You're in luck though, because we happen to have a show-stopping spectacular slated the day after next. It'll be an exclusive one-day-only performance, so you won't want to miss a second. Oh, good to know. Maybe I should book this place in our Ikaruga sometime. Hold up now, wouldn't that send your chaperone into a total conniption? Now, what happens at Dumande stays at Dumande. That poor man goes through so much. I'm not sure I totally follow, but private bookings are a-okay with us too. You may find our club is on a slightly pricier side though. Okay, delivered to 8th District, 6th Street. Get hold of yourself, it's gonna be around here somewhere. Or isn't 8th District Old Town? We see him around every now and then. Evidently he's lost his bearings again. Counterfeit tickets used to sell pretty well back in the day. But it ain't so easy now, what with that flim-flammed net-based ID verification or what have you. Can't even pick a ding-danged betting slip anymore. It's just, gah! Still, there's always good old-fashioned bulk ticket purchasing. I'll snap the ones worth having right up, sure as the sun rises. Not that I ever sell any to you. Well, sure you could stock up, but everything left over will just pull you deeper in the red. The geezer only ever thinks one step behind. Breaking even with a little extra pocket change is the best you can hope for. So over 8% expected the manned rocket launch to succeed. I suppose that's fair given the Aerospace Force's perfect track record thus far. It doesn't leave much room for betting as far as the bookies are concerned, but golly, make an article out of it. With the manned rocket launch state set, my work's just going to pile up from here. Speaking of which, Marielle's left on a business trip yesterday night. Occasions like these only come once in a career, so if even that, so hopefully she gets back soon. I spent the better part of yesterday analyzing the odds, and then placed my bets accordingly. But in the end, aside from the cycling races, every last one was a whiff. It's a pickle, I tell you. No likelihood, no matter how high, is a guaranteed thing, plus the payout just doesn't compare to a long shot that actually pans out. Or which bets are the right ones to take? The more I mull it over, the less I get.
Yes, go!
Oh bar, I got so worked up yesterday that it sent my blood pressure spiking. My doctor warned me about this, so I ought to go cold turkey on the bang for a while. That'll mean resisting my hardwired instinct to drift here once student sports get rolling for the summer. Both my secret savings and my emotions are riding high, so moderation's the name of the game now. Less rain means less customers, even if only by a hair. But more importantly, is that girl not out in front of the shop yet? Tisk, tardy again. I hired a penguin, not some loosey-goosey.
Searching.
There in the corner here. Thanks for tuning in this Let's Play of Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and maybe try out the game for yourself.